Hey, what is going on, ladies and germs? It's your boy, CHH. I just got back from Texas Frightmare weekend, and I had a great time. I got this really sick zombie shirt, and on the back, it's got the shark from the movie. Greatest Italian horror movie of all time. But what was really cool was that Arrow Video actually had the Empire of Screams box set ready to be purchased early at the convention. So right away, that should tell you how I got this. I'm not somebody special, nor have I ever claimed to be somebody special. So I'm not special for getting this early, I guess. But I did get it early because they were selling them at Texas Frightmare. So this is going to be part 1 of 2 of this video series. This episode is going to be the unboxing. We're going to look over everything. And then the next episode is going to be the review. I'm going to review the set, the specs of the movies, the picture quality, etc. So here, let's get right into it. Here's the front of the box. You've got stuff from all the movies. It looks like we've got Arena, Dungeon Master, dolls, robot jocks. We've got art from all the movies, and it's in this cool purple box. There's the robot jock stuff in there. When you look up real close, there's a lot of cool art on there. They did a really good job. I was lukewarm to this, but now that I have it in person, I gotta say, I'm really pleased with it. There's a lot of great art, and there's stuff in the back you can see. There's a lot of detail in this. So the Empire of Screams box set is, for all intents and purposes, a Charles Band box set. This is featuring, let's see, we've got, oh, here's the top. We've got the Dungeon Master, Dolls, Cellar Dweller, Arena, and Robot Jocks. Now, MGM purchased the canon, the Empire library, with the exception of a few titles that Charlie held on to, such as Trancers, and I believe he held on to a few others. But as you can see, Arrow has licensed out these titles from MGM. Now, we're seeing Dolls on here. We know that Scream Factory and Cellar Dweller, we know, and Robot Jocks, we know that Scream Factory lost the license and Arrow picked it up. So it's got these 5 titles in here, and these are all 2K scans. Well, with the exception of Cellar Dweller, they're all 2K scans. So now that we've seen the outside of the box, let's see what the inside entails, and we'll be able to see. There's the bottom. We'll be able to see if the cases are individual, if the art is reversible, the whole kit and caboodle. Like I said, this is part 1 of 2. So don't worry, the next episode, because I've got a lot of homework to do. Luckily, I'm a Charles Band freak. I will be diving into this set, and I will be able to give you guys a, you know, the ifs, ands, and whats. So how does this open up? Okay. Okay, so this slides out like this. Okay, so this is cool because this has all your specs on here, and a lot of times it's just one piece with like this little glue tab, but this slides right off, and you can keep that and slide it right back on your set. And look at that, that is beautiful. So now you can see it in more of a crisp image on here, the box. Look at the Cellar Dweller back there. Alright, so the way this opens up is right here at the top. You're going to slide this right off. Wow. I was mistaken. I actually thought that these were going to be slim cases. These are, in fact, thick Arrow Video style cases. All right, so let's pull what. All right, so this piece doesn't come out. It's part of it. Let's pull the first thing out. Wow, the Arrow Video magazine. January 24th, 1989. Now, is this a fake magazine, or was there really a? Of course it is. Of course it is. What am I saying? I thought it meant Empire for a second, not Arrow. This is really cool. Okay, so it's got all your information and pics from the movies in here. Wow, there's really good write-ups in here. This is cool. And this cost me $70 out the door at the convention, if anybody's wondering. So that's really cool. And it's got the Cellar Dweller on there. John Carl Buechler made that. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so guys, let's pull out the first movie. I want to start with Dungeon Master because I'm a big fan of Dungeon Master. The band Wasp. There's Blackie Lawless. Blackie Lawless right there. The band Wasp performs in Dungeon Master. So let's try and reverse the artwork. Oh, there's an art card for Blackie Lawless in here. If you're not a Wasp fan, you really should be. They're one of the greatest bands from the 80s. They're still going too, and they're an awesome band. They put out one of the best records ever. It's called The Headless Children. If you haven't heard it, please go listen to it. Alright, so you can in fact reverse the artwork. There is Dungeon Master. Now inside of Dungeon Master, you're going to get the movie, of course. Oh my goodness. You're getting a lot of stuff here. Get this little card. There's Blackie Lawless. Awesome band. Alright, so you get 3 art cards, and on the back it says Dungeon Master. Thick cases. I was under the assumption that these were going to be slim cases. I was incorrect. And you do get a poster for Dungeon Master. And I gotta say, for the artwork, I think one of my favorites that they did was, in fact, Dungeon Master. And it's really crisp and nice. Look at that shot of Blackie on there. That is killer. And then the reverse side has the original poster. So, very, very cool. I mean, they jam-packed a lot of stuff in here for 70 bucks. I think a lot of people are going to be happy with this, quite frankly. Let's continue. So there it is, guys. And I will say, Dungeon Master is a really fun, charming little Empire movie. I highly recommend it, obviously, if you're going to get this set. Let's go to Dolls next. I'm just going to go straight from right to left. Alright, guys, Dolls. This is a fan favorite. They did a good job on the new artwork, I think. What do you guys think? Now, this one is a 2K scan, by the way. Let's look at the art cards first, now that we have a sense of what we're going to be dealing with. A lot of people prefer Dolls over Reanimator nowadays when it comes to Stuart Gordon's library. You do, in fact, get a poster. And yes, of course, don't worry, because I can already wonder. I think a few people are probably wondering, is it going to have the original art poster? Yes, it is. The classic poster. This probably creeped a lot of people out back in the day. So, in the movie theater, in the rental stores, that is, not the movie theaters. And of course, you can reverse the artwork to, you named it, that classic Empire Pictures art. Now, this movie did a killing on VHS sales back in the day. There's Dolls. We're going to put that back in the set. Let's move on to the sleeper hit of this box set, Cellar Dweller. Now, this movie is a really cool creature feature that I think a lot of people are going to be seeing for the first time, and it's a really charmer. There's a little cameo from Reanimator himself, the actor. His name slips me right now. But really fun movie about this woman who gets a job kind of making comics and stuff, and there's this lore and legend of this cellar dweller beast, and you really get the beast in the movie, which is good. You know, a lot of times when you get creature features, sometimes they're slow burns and the monster doesn't show up to the last couple minutes. Have no fear, when Charlie Band does a creature feature, not only do you get the creature, you get a lot of it because he spends money on making it. He's going to make sure you see it. And John, like I said, John Carl Buechler did an amazing job on that. I'm a really big fan of this movie. Really big fan of it. So I'm really happy that there he is. What's his name? Why is it slipping me? I don't know. But of course we do have the poster right here. And the original poster for Cellar Dweller is incredible. Look at that. But the reverse side is fantastic. This may be the sleeper hit of the new artwork. So yeah, guys, when you get this, I would highly recommend jumping right into Cellar Dweller. In my blissful excitement, I didn't even realize that I didn't flip the art for Cellar Dweller. So here's Cellar Dweller's art reverse. You'll notice that, not sold separately. Yeah, beautiful though, beautiful. Jeffrey Combs. Jeffrey Combs. Why is that slipping me? Okay, so this is a big deal, guys. And excuse me for kind of just nerding out on this. I'm really happy about this being a big Empire and Full Moon fan. Arena, the first time possibly on Blu-ray. I'm not sure, but this is a 2K scan from the 35mm print. This may be the first time on Blu-ray in America. I'm not 100% sure. I know that a lot of fans of this film are going to be really happy to have this on Blu-ray. I know I've wanted to have it on Blu-ray. Yeah, this is a good one, guys. Like this is the biggest deal in terms of upgrading for sure, I think. So, I mean, look at that. Arena's a really fun movie. I think Charlie's at his best when he gets sci-fi-ish and futuristic and that kind of thing. And this movie really shines. Arena's a fun one, a really fun one. I want to say this was Albert Pune that directed this. No, Peter Manoogian. He does a lot of great stuff with Charles Band. Look at the original poster for Arena. Look at that, guys. I'm telling you, you guys are going to love this. Man vs. Monster. Yeah. This is a big deal. I'm really excited. And if any of them were not going to have a 2K scan, I would have been bummed if it wasn't this one. Thank God it's not. This one does, in fact, have the 2K scan. And, of course, there's our slip art. And let's reverse it so you can get the full idea. This is really exciting. I'm really happy about this. A big deal to get Arena on Blu-ray, and I was more than happy to upgrade a few of these, like Dolls and Cellar Dweller. There's the original poster for Arena. And last but certainly not least, we've got Robot Jox. Now, this is a great sci-fi flick directed by the great late Stuart Gordon. Now, this was one of the titles that, interestingly enough, Robot Wars came out from Full Moon. So it's interesting that this movie was retained by MGM with Empire, but Charlie still had the rights to make kind of like a sequel with Robot Wars, which is also a really good movie. But this does have the 2K scan as well, but like I said, Part 2 will be the in-depth review on the releases for you guys to know. I really love this. If you're into sci-fi stuff, even remotely, and stop-motion machines, really fun movie, really charming stop-motion stuff, but amazing stuff. That's where Charlie and Stuart shine the most, I think. They do great stuff in this movie, and it's really entertaining to watch. I love Robot Jox. There's the original artwork. Now I can retire my Spanish Blu-ray, bootleg Spanish Blue. And they did a great job on the other art, too, but I still prefer the classic old, but it's a good one. I think the best artworks are... For the new designed artworks, I have to say, are Cellar Dweller and definitely Dungeon Master. They did a great job, and I love that they gave Blackie his spot on that new artwork. So yeah, guys. So here is, of course, Robot Jox with its artwork reversed. So there it is, guys. Now let's see how this looks. Now you've got them in there with their original arts. Let's briefly look at these again. Dungeon Master. This one is the 2K scan. Then, of course, we've got Dolls on a 2K scan with original art right there. Here is Cellar Dweller. This is the 1080p one. I know that the Scream Factory one release that came out years ago did what they could, and they even said before the movie started, we used the best elements we could, but just know this is not going to be the most... impressive Blu-ray you've ever seen. It was fine, but this says full 1080p. I will definitely let you know if this is better than the Scream Factory Blu-ray, because I'm very familiar with that. Man vs. Monster Arena, really fun. This is a big deal for Empire fans to get this. And of course, Stuart Gordon's classic Robot Jox original art, guys. So, you know, here's your box set, you know. You could kind of display it on your shelf like this, but you really want to do it like this, considering, you know, this is the way the art's designed. So there's your movies. They did a great job. And then, of course, you've got your really cool Arrow Video Magazine. You just slip that right here on the side. And it's a nice, snug fit. You know, it's not hard to pull anything out. They're easy to come out, but it's snug. So you don't have to worry about them moving around. Nice, thick cases. I was for sure these were going to be thin cases. I was wrong. And check it out. Like I said, the good thing is... you don't have to worry about damaging this or scratching this, because you can slide this right back over it. Now look at that. You know, that's pretty cool. And that's kind of a snug fit too, so just be careful. There's a little bit of, you can tell a little bit of less shine from that. You know, you can see a little bit more crispness on the box version than the slip cover version right there. But still, I mean, to protect your box, I mean, a lot of collectors are going to be a big thing. They're going to be happy about that, is what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I'm excited. I can't wait to dive into this, guys. So here it is. Presentation, I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. Stellar job from Arrow Video. They really, this is better than Scream Factory could have done. I hate to say it, but it's just the damn truth. 9.5 out of 10 out of presentation on this. So, yeah, guys, there it is. Stick around for part 2 where I give the detailed overview on the releases themselves. I love you guys. Get ready for your arrow sets, but stay tuned because I'll go over the nitty-gritty next time. Huge giant thank you to all of my Patreon supporters. Without you guys, this would not be possible. To get behind the scenes photos, videos, music, private live streams, and much more, you can subscribe to my Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Thank you to my patrons.